The New England Patriots back in the win column, taking down the Las Vegas Raiders 36-20 here at Gillette Stadium. I'm Sierra Goodwill here with Evan Lazar. It was a really rough first half, particularly first quarter, capped off by a Raiders touchdown drive with under 30 seconds to go in that first half. But major second half adjustments by the Patriots, including Rex Burkhead getting in the mix. He finished the day with 3 touchdowns. What did you see out of this Patriots offense in particular that really changed the way they were playing the game in the second half?
Well, we heard from Cam Newton after the game, and he basically said this offense right now is morphing week to week to whatever they need to be to beat their opponent. We hear that all the time with the Patriots, but this year, the first 3 games, it's really true. 2 games rushing well over 200 yards in their 2 victories. Then they come within a yard of beating the Seattle Seahawks, throwing for 400 yards and not really leaning so much on the running game. So wherever the defense is giving up yards, wherever the openings are, this Patriots offense is finding them right now, which I think is great for sustained success, that you can morph kind of week to week and be what you need to be. In terms of the actual schematic adjustments, I thought what Josh McDaniels did today was really great with their under center rushing attack. He said, okay, look, the shotgun runs with the read options, the tosses, those types of things, Cam in the backfield, reading out the defense. The Raiders were very ready for those types of schemes. They had seen that tape in week 1 against Miami, and they were clearly prepared for those. So what did the Patriots do? They went to their under center rushing attack. They put Jakob Johnson in the backfield in front of Sony Michel. They ran their wide zone lead fullback plays, and they were able to bounce some big runs out there with the cutback lane, different things from Sony Michel that we can get into. But the biggest thing to me was schematically going under center. Maybe it was a little bit to do with Joe Thuney playing center as well, not trusting him on shotgun snaps as much under center snaps, but overall just realizing that the Raiders defense was swarming to those option plays, swarming to the shotgun runs, and saying we're going to table those for this week, and we're going to go under center and get to a more power run look, and they were able to run over Las Vegas's front. I keep saying Oakland.
Well, on the defensive side of the ball, another big game for Chase Winovich. He continues to be impressive through the first 3 weeks of the season. He got a strip sack. Bill Belichick, after the game, not overly praising Winovich and the pass rush. What did you see out of that group today?
Well, I think the biggest thing with the Patriots pass rush is that everything can't be schemed, right? You can't blitz all the time. You can't stunt all the time. You can't constantly be drawing things up on the whiteboard to get pressure on the quarterback. At some point in time, somebody, whether it's Chase Winovich or Dietrich Wise or whoever it may be, needs to win a one-on-one. You need to have the guy in front of you, and you need to beat the guy in front of you. What we're seeing from Winovich the last 2 weeks in particular is time and time again he's able to beat tackles one-on-one without much help from the scheme. And today, there's a little speed and dip, so he speeds around the edge, he turns the corner, bend, good flexibility to bend that corner tightly, dip under the tackle's punch, get to card, get the strip sack. That's not scheme. That's Chase Winovich just getting after the quarterback. Similarly with the Dietrich Wise strip sack in the end zone that led to a touchdown, right? Just pushing the pocket, making a good pass rush move up the field, and getting after Carr. If they can get that sort of production out of those 2 guys when they're just rushing 4, or even if they're rushing 5, but it's nothing too fancy that Bill Belichick has dialed up in the defense, that's going to really pay huge dividends for them in the long run. Teams are going to have to start game planning and start figuring out how are we going to block Winovich off the edge, and then they can start hitting them with different types of looks and different types of pressures.
Well, for all the rest of our New England Patriots coverage, you can find it on our website at clnsmedia.com, and as always, on our YouTube channel at Patriots Press Pass.